Welcome back to Charity Farms. My name is Teresa, but you can call me T. We are a week away from Super Bowl 58. This is where the Kansas City Chiefs are competing against the San Francisco 49ers. You might be watching this because you have your teams and you're rooting for them and you know they're going to win and you're looking forward to it. That, or you might be watching to have the other team crushed because you want them crushed. Or maybe you're like me and you watch them because of the commercials, where you get those funny commercials that make you laugh to find out which ones will actually make the spotlight for the next commercial. But in the meantime, this is also a place where you can have individuals come and your friends and your family and join in the festivities and have a wonderful social event. But what if you're hosting? What are you going to make? In this video, I'm going to show you how to make 5 different recipes: mini corn dogs, jalapeno peppers, popcorn chicken, sliders, and chicken wings. I hope you enjoy this. The first item that needs to be started is the dough so that the yeast has time to rise. First, I crack an egg, add 1 cup of milk with 1 cup of water, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of yeast, and then I mix well so I can let it set for 10 minutes to make the yeast activate. Grab a 1/2 stick of butter, as cold as you can get it, diced into small cubes to make it easier to mix. Add 5 to 6 cups of flour, 1 cup at a time. Also include your butter and knead until smooth. I wear plastic gloves in this process because I do not like sticky hands. Once the dough is smooth, place in a bowl with saran wrap and keep covered for 3 to 5 hours or until doubled in size. I keep mine in the microwave with the door closed. Up next is the corn dog mix. Crack 1 egg with a 1/2 cup of masa, 1/2 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, a dash of black pepper, and 1 cup of milk. Mix well. Traditionally, cornmeal is used instead of masa, which helps it to bind better, but I used what I had on hand. Grab your hot dogs and dice them in thirds. Place your dogs in the masa mix and ensure they are covered. Then place in hot oil to fry or in an air fryer until golden brown. Look at that delicious finger food. Yum! Up next, jalapeno poppers. Please note you want to wear gloves while handling the peppers to keep the residual oils that would stay even after washing your hands. Take the pepper and slice it lengthwise, removing the seeds and the pith, as that is where the heat lies. In a mixing bowl, combine a 1/4 cup cream cheese, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, a 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 3/4 teaspoons of onion powder, 3/4 teaspoons of garlic powder, a pinch of salt, and mix well. Place the cream cheese mixture inside of the gutted pepper, then grab a slice of bacon, wrap it around the pepper completely. Then place it on a rack inside of a baking sheet and bake at 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 218 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes or until the bacon is to the desired crispiness. It is very tasty. Up next, popcorn chicken. Grab 2 thawed chicken breasts and cut them into bite-sized pieces. In a food processor, pour a bag of pork rinds, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground ginger, a 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, a pinch of salt, and combine until crumbly. Place the pork rind crumbles into a bowl. In another bowl, crack 1 egg with 2 tablespoons of milk and mix well. Place the bite-sized chicken pieces into the egg milk wash and make sure they are all coated. Then place the chicken pieces into the pork rind crumbly mixture, ensuring every piece is well coated. Cover the bowl in saran wrap and place in the fridge for 30 minutes. This will help the pork rind crumbly to bind to the chicken. After 30 minutes, place the chicken pieces in hot oil, a spoonful at a time, and cook until golden brown. If you prefer them not cooking in oil, you can cook them in an air fryer at 325 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. These popcorn chicken are savory and delicious. Because they are pure carnivore ingredients, they are very filling. Now let's get our dough from the beginning. It should have doubled in size. Punch down the dough, roll it up into a ball, then divide it into 12 equal parts. I am dividing my dough by weight. Roll each piece into a ball and set on a baking sheet with parchment paper about a ½ inch apart from each other. Then cover and set aside for another 30 minutes to allow the balls to double in size. Brush an egg wash on top of them and bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes or until golden brown. For our sliders, add 1 egg, 1 pound of ground beef, ½ cup of mozzarella cheese, ½ onion diced, ½ jalapeno pepper diced, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, a pinch of salt, and combine very well with your hands. I found it easiest to press the meat mixture flat and use a small cookie cutter for the perfect portions. Cook on both sides at medium to low heat for 5 minutes. Once you flip over, this is where you can add more cheese if you prefer. I have a Roma tomato that I am slicing very thinly. I am cutting red leaf lettuce to fit the size of my slider. These are out of this world, and they go a long way. Up next are chicken wings. First, rinse all your chicken wings. In a microwave-safe bowl, melt a ½ cup butter, add a pinch of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and combine. Take each wing and roll it in the butter sauce. Then place on parchment paper aligned with a cookie sheet. Sprinkle salt on each wing. Place in the broiler for 12 minutes or until golden brown. These are savory and juicy. Thank you for watching. I hope that at least one of these you can actually use and you'll enjoy it and you'll be able to have fun playing with your team or debating them. Or as you can see, Moose is just chilling. He's like, whoever wins, it's all good. As long as I get my food, I'll be happy. And that's what I hope you have. Thank you for watching. And until next time, I bless you. Bye.